MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Vince Velasquez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matt, if you talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll, how about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Fouled off. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
In now, David Fletcher.
The second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers and 25 driven in. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Popped up. Abreu over to his left. 1 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that misses inside 1-0.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
1-0 to Rendon.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Grounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. On a good pitch there, it had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Hard hit toward the hole. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
A 3-0. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in, Yohan Moncada. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
The 2-2 in the air out to right. Adele will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
That is third. The shortstop, Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pujols has it. Simmons throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt them. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Angels 1 and the White Sox 0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Tommy La Stella. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll come in here at 259, 18 homers and 65 RBIs. And he misses with it, 1-1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Justin Upton with the solo home run. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
The catcher,
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 14 homers and 48 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Joe Adele.
Now at the plate, Joe Adele. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Albert now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
That's out.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Glasnow is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this one runs up high. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. One out, nobody on. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's bad.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers: 282 to start play, 4 home runs, 18 driven in. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
At the plate, Louis Garcia. Ball one to start the at-bat. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2-2. Here it is.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Pops this one up. Here comes Upton, and this will land foul. Two men are on with two men out. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he popped him up. Jimenez coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks third on the ball club. Into the box, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Misses. Ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Three runs already home here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Count still at 1-2. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's all Angels here, 5-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. A runner at first with no outs here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. None out. Runners at first and second. A bullet to first base.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
To first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Joe Adele.
Striding in once again, Joe Adele. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. And this will get all the way to the wall now. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Dean Dunning answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. No balls and 1 strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count remains at 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Angels lead it 6-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Here's the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Scott Kingery pops this one up. Here comes Upton, but this will land untouched. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Castro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Kingery is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way.
0-1. Good eye. That's right. Wait for it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-0 now. Yohan Moncada would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Felix Pena trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
64, Felix Pena.
Yohan Moncada will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yohan Moncada.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail 6-1. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Don't let him score!
Has a look, now the pitch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Now in the box, Tommy LaStella. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. One and 1 to Tommy LaStella. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Line towards center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro. Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, this guy is great at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did on that pitch, getting out and around and driving it out pull side. Used to watch Mark Teixeira do this on a regular basis down in Arlington.
Steve Cishek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe.
So Joe Adell bats now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike now. Four runs here in this half inning.
All right, Chicago.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. And another foul ball.
All right, stop.
Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Full count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 10 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Tim Anderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. That's in. Ball 2.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
Yeah. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball. That pitch is out. Three and 2.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose.
So here's Jose Abreu. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ciche was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Still going back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now here's the pitch. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's low, ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. So digging in now, David Fletcher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Kingery ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out with the man at first. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Let's do this, White Sox!
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Angels in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Designated hitter, Tommy Russell.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels get just the one. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Angels 11 and the White Sox 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, taken in by Simmons, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Up next for Chicago, Scott Kingery, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leori.
Coming to the plate now, Leori Garcia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail by double digits, 11-1. At the plate, Justin Upton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Upton.
He's set, and the pitch, and right into the shift. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now for L.A., Jason Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Adell.
Ready now, Joe Adell. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Jimenez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now to the plate, Albert Pujols. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield.
Yeah, I'd like to see him put a ball in the gap or maybe drive something out of the yard because he's going to have nightmares about that defensive gem laid on him last AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out with the man at first. Ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1, but they're on autopilot 11-1. So here's Yoan Moncada, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run run for Yoan Moncada, number 28 on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
In now, Tim Anderson. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here it comes, 2-0. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Runners on first with 1 down. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, first baseman.
Matt Andriese takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
Jose Abreu will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 11 and the White Sox 2. Alex Colomé enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. All even now, 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. In the air to right center. And that's in there, base hit.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
At the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave one, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Scott Kingery is on deck. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Fastball just off the inside corner. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Moncada.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
La Stella.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0. Come on.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazzaro looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Justin Upton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Joe Adell. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Angels 12 and the White Sox 2. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey.
2-2.
Come on, Chuck.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Simmons back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
White Sox down to their final out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Pitch on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Count remains 2-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. Los Angeles scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Felix Pena wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Vince Velasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.